This another Sheila situation, y'all. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life is Chess for the bold and beautiful February 27, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. I said, okay, now Ridge seems to have changed his mind. He believes now what Steffi believes, that Carter regrets what he did and everything. And they were saying how, they close to getting the company back. But I went back because I know I had seen in the clip on Friday's episode, at the end of Friday's episode, they showed Daphne and Carter kissing, and they showed Hope looking at them. So I went back and watched it or whatever, and I was like, the look on her face says she suspects something. So I said, what if all this happened just for their plan to backfire? I was like, really? Yeah, the look on her face looked like she was suspicious. She ain't walking in and she ain't confront them or nothing. Now she could. Y'all know sometimes they just combine clips to make us suspicious or make us think one thing. But yeah, on today's episode, we're going to start with Finn and Steffi. Okay, y'all. So on today's episode, Steffi was telling Finn that they got through what Sheila put them through, so they gonna get through this. So they was hugging, and he asked her if she was still gonna be there, and she was like, yeah. He said it's something he has to go handle. So she was like, okay, basically take care of your patients and everything. I already knew where he was headed to look for her, but I ain't know why. He seemed like he was upset and he wanted to tell her they ain't gonna. I don't know what he wanted to tell her, but it was obvious that he wanted to find Luna and tell her something. But then when you found her, I was like, yeah, this is another Sheila situation. Remember how he was over here talking about, oh, I ain't gonna have nothing to do with her and stuff like this. Steffi don't want me to have nothing to do with you. I don't know why I said Steffi like that, but Steffi don't want me to have my wife this and my wife that. And I said, this a whole nother Sheila situation. They might as well break up. We sick of this too. Golly, every time turn around is something with these two. They want to break them up anyways. Now they still together so far, but she seems to think that her whole conversation with him about Sheila and what they overcame and the fact that Luna's locked up. I said, especially when she find out that Luna there. I wonder if Luna gonna be like, you can't tell anybody, and he actually not gonna tell anything. Or is he gonna do the same thing we've been seeing him do lately, tell the truth? But yeah, they ended up showing him at the prison, and he ends up asking, I don't know if that was the warden. I forgot what they said his man was. But yeah, I'm going to say the warden. I don't know for sure. But yeah, he was like, he looking for Luna, and he want answers, and he not leaving there till he get it. So the man was telling him, let me make sure. Let me see. The man was telling him he can't tell him anything. All he can tell him is the fact that she is still in the system, but she's not there. So he ended up ends up telling the man that he's Luna's father. And I said, he just blurting out stuff, I'm her father or whatever. And he was like, he don't understand, like, what are you talking about? I thought she murdered her father. Now, what difference it made? Either way it goes, she still supposed to be locked up, but I know why he was saying it. I thought she murdered her father and stuff like that. He was like, no, she needs to know the truth. I need to be the one to tell her. So he ends up telling that Luna is on house arrest. And he was like, where or whatever. And he walked out. But then Finn went back to his office and he started searching up Luna and house arrest and stuff like that. I was like, what he thought was going to pull up? Look, for a second, I thought something was going to pull up too. And I was like, how it's supposed to be a secret if it's on the internet? But then an unknown number ends up texting him saying, giving Bill's address. So he goes there and this girl to myself, he might be Dario. I said, first of all, Bill's still not around. Ain't he upstairs? Because he hasn't been going into the office, so that means he upstairs on the call or something, right? You don't hear her moving around and stuff. I'm still on the same thing, because what is going on? Look, but yeah, I was like, he ain't heard nothing. Even when Dario and her was sitting up there talking, I was like, dog, well, that is a big house, so maybe that's what it is. Because at first I was about to say, she do anything when he turn his back when he leave the house, but then I remember he hasn't been leaving the house. He been upstairs on phone calls and stuff like that. And I was like, man, she need to go back where she came from. Either way it go, whether it wasn't her father, it was her father, or whatever, you need to take her back where she came from. Because I still don't feel like she's changed. She's still over here. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about next. Luna was over here, what was she on, a tablet, iPad, something. She was looking up Will, looking at his picture with Katie and stuff like that, looking at Tom and saying how she still don't believe that that's her father. She don't see it. She went and looked in the mirror and everything. And she's like, somebody out there is her father and stuff like that. And so I'm assuming Finn finna get her to tell her the truth. Eric, Zendaya, Ridge, and Daphne. I said, okay, lady. Now, what I've been telling y'all? I don't know if they playing finna get her to backfire or what, but I might as well add Carter, Hope on there too. Yeah, add them on there. Hold on. Let me add them on there. Might as well get them out the way. Wait, let me get Steffi and Taylor out the way first, y'all. Steffi and Taylor came in out of nowhere. First, they showed Steffi thinking about her conversation with Finn, the fact that Luna is his daughter and everything. And Taylor just came out of nowhere. She was like, "Are you okay?" And just checking on her. So she ends up saying it's a woman from Finn's past and stuff like that. You're not gonna believe who it was. It was Poppy, and she was like, his aunt. I was like, right, yeah, saying just like that. Everybody keeps saying the same thing. I said, okay, now it's time for Lee to find out now where she at. I need for her to come visit her grandkids or something like that so they could tell her. Come on now, somebody need to tell it. But I don't think, did they get to the point where she told that Luna was Finn's daughter? I think she said that's not even the worst part. And then they didn't, I don't think they went back to that after that. Why I write down? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I wrote down Tom because I was talking about Luna. Because I was about to say Tom ain't on here no more. Why I write that down? But yeah, so we got Aries in there, Ridge, Daphne, Carter, Hope. So basically they was discussing the fact that their perfume line was trying to get rid of the drop. And they were just talking about how, I think Eric was the one saying how he not excited and stuff like that because, you know, them traders did what they did. Eric is highly upset, as he should be. I'm hoping that even if they playing backfires, it doesn't. I'm hoping that this storyline finna get ready to be over with. Because, oh my freaking goodness. Hope proved that she was only in it because he did exactly what Steffi said. The other day, she done walked out on him and stuff. And talking about something. Now is not the time for that. And he still can't see it. And I'm assuming that based on the preview or whatever, how she was just sitting there looking at them kids and stuff. And she made this face. Like, I'm assuming that she know that Daphne seeking him for a reason, and she gonna end up telling Carter what that reason is, and he gonna change his mind. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping this the end of this doggone storyline. But I actually been seeing some people, they like the fact that Carter, you know, is in charge now. I said lately, like with the what was the other thing? The jewelry line, that was a success. The perfume line was a success. So maybe Hope gonna actually convince him that what he's doing is right. Do y'all think Eric and Ridge will return or whatever? Dog, I'm messing up my words again, y'all. will return. But yeah, Hope the only one still running around. She just so happy. She walked in, Carter over here still thinking about his conversation with Ridge and everything. And she was like, you didn't hear me come in? I said, no. No, he's too busy thinking about what he did. And I said, yeah, they finna get caught slipping. Daphne coming on too strong. She coming on too strong. I said, at least wait till y'all somewhere else, not where the girl work at. Oh my goodness, I knew she was coming on too strong. Now I don't know what's gonna happen on tomorrow's episode, but based on that preview, it kind of looked like Hope gonna figure things out, but we'll see, y'all. Let me see what else happened. Ridge was telling Eric now he believes that Carter finally waking up to the fact that Hope brainwashed him, and that, you know, they gonna eventually get the company back. And what else? He said something else. I think Daphne was the one that said something. She believes she could get their company and their friend returned to them and stuff like that. I said, we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Did something else happen? I think Hope and them had to go to a Hope for the Future a meeting. And before that, I think Hope was saying something. She was like, where's Daphne? Like, she couldn't kind of close where I wonder where she could be. And I was like, I feel like that was foreshadowing what's to come, but we'll see, y'all. I think that's everything. I already said Finn don't sit up here and seen Luna, and at first he was looking all mad. He started walking towards her. She was like, I'm so sorry, stuff like that. And then he just hugged her. And she was looking like, what's going on? But then she started hugging him back. So I was like, yeah, this a whole nother Sheila situation. I said, Finn, just go on, tell your wife it's over, or she need to tell him it's over or something. Because next thing you know, he gonna have a son. He gonna have a crazy son that tries to take Steffi out. His whole family. Look, they gonna link up and try to get Steffi at this point. Steffi needs to, now this the time she should leave town. This man, mama and his daughter trying to take her out. And he over here, I said, no, you messing up. I said, you better not go telling her that you seen Luna there and you hugged her. Then she gonna know immediately. I feel like she already know, but she in denial at this point, just like with the Sheila situation. This man, if Taylor and Brooke was telling him everything that she did and this actual record of what she did, and that wasn't enough, then she was trying to shoot your wife, but she didn't get to because you jumped in the way. That wasn't enough. Then she shot your wife and she almost died, and that still wasn't enough. I was like, and you still wanted something to do with her because who was it that tried to take her out? It was somebody else they brought on the show. It wasn't a Sheila lookalike or something like that. What was that lady name? I forgot that lady name. I can't remember, y'all. But yeah, I said if all of that wasn't enough to make him say, okay, y'all shouldn't have nothing to do with her, whether we have a connection or not, she my birth mother or not. And now with the whole Luna situation, Luna being his daughter, the fact that he said and keeps saying how he feels like if he had been there for her, you know, she would have turned out differently. It tell you he thinks he can make a difference now. And they gonna find a way to get this lady out of, either they gonna find a way, or she gonna be done did something to prove that it don't matter. That it don't matter if Finn was a part or becomes a part of her life or not. I said, look, it's gonna be a 3-for-1. Finn, Sheila, and Luna gonna go after Steph. But that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.